What do you do when you're sick? Should you run? Should you stay home? Should you go to the doctor? Should you pop some pills? Now, there's an ancient wisdom that says when you're sick, you should have bed rest. You know, that classic story of the sick parent who's prescribed bed rest from the doctor, and they lay there and they don't seem to get much better. Now, rest is important, of course, but not moving your body and not running at all when you're sick could actually do you even more damage. It really depends on what you're sick with, right? But you gotta listen to your body. So if you're training for a marathon, if you're training for your peak race and you get sick, oftentimes this really sucks because we think we're gonna lose the fitness that we've gained. And then we rest, we take some days off of work, lay in bed, and then when we get back to it, we get back into running just a little bit and a little bit. And after a week or two, or God forbid, maybe more than that, if something lingers, it can kind of rob you of your fitness and rob you of your goal. Now, resting is different from not doing anything. When you run, here's some advantages that you'll get for your sickness when you run. You ever see those health nuts and health junkies? I do this myself as well. Rebounding. It's like those little mini trampolines and you can jump and you can jump and you can jump. And it's a great way to start your day. Why? Because it lymphosizes. So your lymphatic system is basically the waste elimination of your body. And then the lymph eventually dumps into the bowels and you eliminate. Now, your lymph is going to house the debris and the stuff that your white blood cells and your immune system shuttle out of your blood, out of damaged tissue and want to get rid of. And that lymph needs to move. Your lymph system is parallel to, it's next to your circulatory system, but it doesn't actually pump and circulate itself. Your heart pumps your blood, but nothing really pumps your lymph system. So how do you get the old debris out? You have to move. You have to stand up, contract. Just by standing up, you're contracting your leg muscles and you bring lymph from lower in your body closer to where it can be eliminated. Now, when you walk, you do that even more. And when you jump on that rebounder, yay, you're taking your diaphragm, which attaches through connective tissue to your liver, and you're pulling and you're pulling and you're stimulating. And the liver is connected with your lymphatic system. It's an organ of elimination to get rid of junk from your body. So when you run, every time you jump and land, it's kind of like you're jumping and bouncing on that rebounder. You're going to give the same diaphragmatic and lymphatic stimulation to eliminate. Now, look, if you're sick, you should listen to your body. And I'm not saying you should do workouts, hard workouts, long runs, hill runs, intervals, anything like that. But moving your body is probably a good idea. And moving your body more than just from the bed to the couch, to the bathroom, to the car. Go for a walk. Maybe do some light calisthenics. Now, if you push yourself too hard, even a little bit, you're going to take energy that could go into recovering and you're going to use it for exercise, and arguably you're not going to recover as well. So I don't suggest that you do workouts. You certainly shouldn't increase your running, but I don't think that you should let it go completely. You definitely shouldn't let movement go completely. If you're capable of doing 50 push-ups, let's say, maybe you are, maybe you aren't, but one who is capable of that, if they just did 5 or 10 push-ups, even when they're sick, it's not overtaxing to the body, but it moves the lymph. It activates the muscles. It gets the blood flowing. Now, if you have a fever, this might be a little bit different, but oftentimes, most of the time when we get sick, it's not accompanied by a fever. And so moving out the debris is a good idea. But here's really the best way that you can move that debris out is with your diet. If there was ever a time to improve your diet, it's when you're trying to get healthy. And when you're sick, you're wanting to get healthy. But oftentimes we do the opposite, don't we? If we're sick and then our running is taken away from us, we might get that comfort food and make the mac and cheese and rotisserie chicken and mashed potatoes and pizza, bacon wrapped, deep fried, whatever. Or even just like the ginger ale and some chips or something. And it's all nonsense. This is all nonsense food that is going to hold you back. But it comforts us. So when we feel bad, we tend to want to comfort ourselves. And I can appreciate that. If you're sick, you want to feel better. So you wrap a blanket around yourself, put on Netflix, and you get a nice big pizza. But instead of that, what if you allowed your body to recover by giving it a lot of nutrition through, let's say, juice from fruit and vegetables that you have to make yourself. Now, if you buy it at the store, this is a whole other topic. If you buy the juice at the store, it's been pasteurized, which means all the enzymes in it have been denatured, and it's no good. Might as well drink a Coca-Cola. But if you make the juice yourself, you're gonna get enzymes, you're gonna get hydration, you're gonna get micronutrients, lots of micronutrients, more than you could anywhere else. You're gonna get your macronutrients, but you're gonna ease the cost of digestion. Now, that whole idea of bed rest is to save the energy to put it into healing your body. That's often why if you're sick, you have no appetite, right? Your body knows this. Your body knows that you should go into a fasting state. And you see this all the time. You see this in nature. If there's a wounded animal, it's not going to eat, even if you give it food. It wants to fast. Its body knows that it's going to take that energy from digestion and put it into healing. But you can do both because we figured out the juice machine. Deer and squirrels don't have juice machines. We do. So you can give your body the fuel that it needs to recover without robbing the energy that you need for recovery by putting it on digestion. Now, digestion, it's the most costly metabolic thing that we do, even if you run. Now, the only thing that uses more energy than digestion is just staying alive. We call that your basal metabolism. Your heart beating, your cells replicating, breathing, blinking, all of that stuff. But you're not going to stop that, I hope. So next to that, what uses the most energy? It's digestion. So if you stop eating when you're sick, go into a fasting state, you'll probably recover a little quicker. But you can get the best of both worlds by having foods that are not cooked. When you cook it, you kill the enzymes. Now your body has to allocate energy to digest. But when you have living food, fruits and vegetables, what else can you eat that's not cooked? You can't eat potatoes not cooked. You can't eat meat not cooked. You can't eat rice not cooked. But fruits and vegetables you can. And so eat the fruits and vegetables or juice them. I hope that you found something useful in there for yourself. If you're watching this right now, it means that maybe you're sick and you're training for a race. I feel for you. And I'm telling you that you should keep moving. Just move lightly. Be very easy on yourself. If it feels exhausting, then maybe don't do it. But don't just bed rest because you think you should conserve that energy. Move your body. Allow the lymph to move. Allow your body to be stimulated, and then put good in and minimize the digestion costs. And I think you'll find that you're going to recover the best that you possibly could. Signing off here. Take care. I'll see you on the next video.